Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to pYanodon's. We've got steel running finally. We still need to connect everything to the base. We also need to connect our coke oven gas to the base, which I've decided, I think the simple solution is to go under everything to the west and then up here, and we can turn it all into steam and use that however we like. And we don't need to worry about these because they void on their own, so we can just add the steam into this steam network at zero cost. And if I need more hot air, I can make hot air down here. I don't know. We're moving towards trains anyway, so I'm not super worried about like hot air production yet. Anyway, let's think about how we're gonna do that. Maybe we're gonna have to wiggle through this nonsense, or I could go underneath it all. We are gonna need to add more AUG paddocks, however, so maybe I'll go through here utilizing underground belts. Then we can go underneath the Vrauk enclosures. Something like that. Yeah, it's close enough. Just gonna go for it. I will make it go around the patch of coal, however. We have no space. We're gonna go all the way up here, down. Also, for those of you that don't know, I'm just gonna mention a couple of the ways that you can stay connected with Krydania. First of all, there's a Discord. That is the best place to chat with me or reach me, or if you want to talk about mods or talk about Factorio. We've got a big community over there, and everybody loves to talk about games, mods for games, and all sorts of things like that. So join the Krydania community. It's really awesome. I know some people don't love Discord, but, well, I can't do anything about that. You know, it is a necessary evil, I guess, in some ways, because there's not really a better platform that can accomplish anywhere near the same type of community. At least not that I know of. One that has the same reach. So it is what we use. You can also follow on Twitch so you can see these streams live, as well as me streaming other games. When I play non-Factorio games, sometimes those don't get uploaded to the main channel. Often they do, but sometimes I do just chill and play a game. Those uncut streams will always get uploaded to Krydax Extra, which is a second channel that I have. And that is currently used for, well, what I just said, like streams of different games. And it's also used for the podcast. Yes, that's right. If you didn't know yet, there is a podcast that has been started. It's called The Factory Must Grow, and it is currently me and some guests in future weeks. But so far it's just been me solo, and it is about the factory automation genre of gaming, which, to my knowledge, there haven't been any podcasts in that genre so far. At least that's what I thought. I was incorrect. I have since discovered there is one other podcast called, what's it called? Bottleneck. I do think, though, I fill a different niche in that I feel like what I've already started is pretty different than that podcast. So I don't feel like I'm ripping them off or anything, but I didn't even know they existed originally. I did some Googling and couldn't find anything, but I was, by using quite a quantity of different search terms, I did eventually find it. And they only do monthly, whereas I am planning on doing weekly. Some weeks will be skipped potentially for various reasons, but at least for now, weekly is the plan. Now, why is this locking itself? Didn't I do relative? What is going on? What? Why is it not? Hello? What have I done? Am I blueprinting wrong? I thought relative meant it would let me drag wherever I want. I seem to have broken the game. Oh, that's weird. I built one and now it's fixed. I found a bug. I just found a bug in Factorio. Now, I don't know whose fault it is. It's probably a mod's fault. But I did find a bug. Somewhere, somehow, something was wrong just now, and it was not my fault. And Apophenia, have I found any guests yet? Yes, I have. I will announce soon here guests and dates that are upcoming. I know I have at least one. There's a second one that I'm working on getting booked, and a third that I've reached out to, who I'm fairly certain will also want to appear on the podcast. So they will be, at least the first 3 guests, I'm pretty sure will be known streamers in the factory automation gaming world. So I'm pretty excited about that. If you guys have any ideas for who I should have as a guest, please feel free to reach out to them or me, and we can see if we can work something out. Finally, the last thing I'll mention is the Patreon. I really am hoping to move more towards full-time content creation with both streaming and the podcast. That obviously is not very financially viable without things like Patreon support. So it is very much appreciated. All of my patrons, you guys are, what did I say? The backblood or the life bone? I'm trying to remember how I phrased it last time. I said something ridiculous, but you guys are really awesome, and I can't thank you enough. It literally helps put groceries on the table. So that is awesome. You guys are great. And if you're interested in supporting me and you have the finances to do so, then you can do that over at patreon.com/Fridex. I think those are all my announcements. Let me know if I'm forgetting something. Yes, you are the factory lubricant. I don't know if I like the way that sounds or not, but it's true. Now, what really wouldn't sound good is if I said, "You lube my factory." That just sounds very dirty. I will never say that again, so you're gonna have to clip that if you want to put it on repeat. We're gonna craft some oil burners here and get the coke oven gas turned into steam. What am I missing for more oil burners? Iron, lots of iron. 300 iron apiece. Okay, what do I need? I need lots of things. I need more inserters. Which someday we'll fully automate. That is yet to come. I also have barrels in my inventory from messing with the barrel belt. I came over here to grab iron. Let's get rid of those barrels. Also, I wanted to mention that there is a vacation coming up for me, which is pretty exciting. It's been a while since I've gotten to go anywhere. I get to go to the beach, which is going to be great. I will be gone for a week, though, so that will mean no streams for that week. It is going to be an off week for the podcast, and as far as YouTube episodes, depending on how many I can get pre-recorded, you guys on YouTube might not even notice the disruption. I think it's just full belts, or full water barrels that we have. I'm going to Florida. I won't be more specific than that because, you know, I don't want any hyper stalkers, you know, doing weird stuff or whatever. But, yeah, Florida. Not a place I would want to live, but pretty great for vacation. Okay, did I connect all this properly? I mean, I think I did, right? I couldn't have gotten coke oven gas to here if I didn't. So I think we did this, right? Bring these up. 5 is more than enough, and I think I like having more than enough for this. So we'll keep 5 over here. And then steam will just hook up perfectly. Wow, this lines up even better than I planned. Look at that. It just goes straight into those tanks, and the coke oven goes straight into the back there. I need one more of these. And then we need the water. Water-wise, I want to say we can just hook this up. That'll be fine. The power pole's in the way. So we'll do one of those. And there we go. Craft the rest. And we should be swimming in steam from our steel creation. And that's pretty nice. We're gonna need steel all over the place. I think that will hopefully spell an end to my steam woes that we have been having. I guess we'll find out for sure, but think it will spell an end to my Steam woes. We'll see if that stops flashing at me. We also need an overflow in case, like if we have too much coke oven gas. Obviously, if I had a better when I have a better rail network, we'll do stuff like overflow into making hot air and things like that. For now, I'm pretty sure there's nothing else we can do with coke oven gas, but I just want to double check. Yeah, there's nothing. What's that? Oh, you can just turn it straight into syngas. That's kind of cool, actually. Obviously it's kind of bad in a lot of ways because syngas is lower power, but sometimes you need flue gas, and that's a pretty effective flue gas solution. Although you can get flue gas from biomass and ash and stuff too. But syngas, if you're using syngas for power, then you can supplement your syngas power network with coke oven gas. So that's pretty cool. Alright, now we shall set up an overflow for the coke oven gas, and then we connect up the steel to the base, and we're done with this project. I will add a small tank and a pump. Should be here. Yep. Let's do it this way. I like these ones because the connections are in line, which I feel like is kind of nice. Oops, I need the pump. So we'll pump out. That way we're never going to overflow unless this is already massively filled. And then we'll overflow at 90. I'll go up because then we can see what the overflow is set to. There we go. Need to craft a few more gas vents. That will prevent coke oven gas from ever being a problem. And now we can belt the steel back to the base. And we get to just reap the benefits. Pretty excited about that. What I'm not excited about is dodging this stupid borax patch. I'm going to do something I wouldn't normally do. And we're going to go straight through the middle of it. The reason it's okay is because we can still... we can utilize undergrounds and still get every tile covered of the borax patch if we need to. Now, steel is made up here. Let's follow it a bit. Yeah, I really need to bring it up here. That's annoying. So maybe we go up. I don't love establishing a cut. We're just cutting all of this. Maybe we go over to the seaweed and cut there. That's a little better. And then above the molybdenum. Try that. So, automate nanobots. We should have done that about 50 episodes ago. Okay, what did I say? Around, yeah, we'll keep going straight up because surely we're going to need to expand some of this stuff later. We'll go over the molybdenum. In fact, I think I'll just go up to this. Oh, and we're out of belts. Blue printed belts it is. Okay, how should we join in? I want to say we're actually in a good spot for that. Because then I can come over. In line with this oxygen still. And we can go down. And literally just... Nope. Done. I'm gonna grab the belts and we'll be good to go. Oh, it's gonna be so nice. I just like, what, quadrupled my steel? 375 to 2.25. I have no idea. I sextupled it. No, sorry, I septupled it because I went from 1 to 7 of those multipliers. Good for me. Okay, belts, gimme. Undergrounds. Can I, how easy is this to automate? What are repair packs? Air cores and small parts and iron sticks. I've put this off for this long and that's all I need? Are you serious? What's wrong with me? Okay, and I already have small parts up here. So I can, oh yeah, this is a joke. Sort of. Let's see. So I'll grab air cores from there. And then I'll grab small parts from here. And then I just need fuel, which don't quite have. It'd be nice if I had wood over here, but it's like way over to the west. Alor, because I need nanobots. Sometimes I feel like the teacher, well, because I've been this teacher, where a kid asks you a question and you're like, I literally just said that. When you're like, so a squared plus b squared is the Pythagorean formula. And what it does is it gives you the third side of a right triangle when you already have two of the sides. So what's it called again? No, that's actually that's a real question you would get asked. That's not a good example. It's hard to come up with good examples of these things, but why do I need repair packs? It's like I was literally just looking at the recipe. Now I know some of you are only listening and you're not watching, or you're only paying half attention because you know you're I don't know what it is you guys are doing. You know, playing your own Factorio or what have you. So I'm not actually mad. It's just funny sometimes. Also, things can get damaged even without biters, so it is worth having repair packs. Why are these so slow? Goodness. Let's just do that and that. That should help a bit. And I already have the sticks, but I don't think it's going to be easy to utilize those. Oh look, our iron's totally getting wrecked. Again. Exactly, Alor. If I crash trains into each other, then I'm going to need a lot of repair packs. And we all know that's going to happen. I'm not actually sure the best way to do this anymore. Maybe really cutting into my junk chest area here, but whatever. We're gonna need iron into sticks. Sticks. And then we're gonna need... No, I didn't mix you up. I don't remember the first time I mixed you up, but in this case, I was on purpose talking to you, Alor, the one who suggested I didn't need repair packs. That was not a mistake. I feel like I'm getting deja vu. Repair pack in. Coal in. But then I can't do small parts in. Maybe I do it this way. Small parts in. And you are nano booties. And you need iron and coal. It already comes from there. Then you need to get rid of ash, which comes from there. So we're gonna whitelist that. No, typing whitelist. Whitelist ash. And ash out from there and from there. I think that should do it. Wait, no, not getting fuel. Ta-da! Perfect. Let me go to like 4. Now, what is going on with iron? Is there an issue? Or are we good? There might be an issue. You're seeing a full belt flow. Looks like there's no issue. Yeah, it's pretty... wait, no. We should be consuming that, like, 900-ish. So why is consumption going down? Yeah, we're not getting a full belt here. Oh, that's because of steel, right? Or is this not steel? No, this is not steel related. It is steel related. It's not steel related. Now I'm confusing myself. Altogether, we need 25. So if these are using more than 5 iron, which they are... Oh, I forgot to finish this belt. Then that's what's happening. Okay. So us prioritizing the new steel production is actually a good idea, because then we'll make sure we still get our full iron production from these 2 belts worth. And this is backed up pretty far at this point, so it will... Oh, look at all this steel. Oh my god, it's amazing. Oh, it's amazing. Okay. Let's see, are you all running now? Looks like it. Cool beans. Automate nanobots. Done. Yeah, we'll do all that eventually. In fact, what should we do next? I feel like this was the obvious project to help with the rail network was steel. I guess we'll see where the bottlenecks pop up once the steel propagates to everywhere. Look at this, the rubber, or no, that's lead. Sorry, lead antimony alloy is backed up quite a bit. Rubber has not. Rubber is never going to back up. Ugh, rubber. So expensive. How are we doing on cDNA? 141. Pretty good. Pretty good. Meat is still at a premium, which could mean bad things for Nexalit, but that's still full. That's a lot of Nexalit. And it is backing up. Slowly. It's only used for Phoenix right now, I think. Yeah? Yeah. And a couple buildings that I have to craft manually. We're out of antimony oxide, however. That's interesting. Okay. Good to know. Antimony oxide. Oh god, medium pulls. Why are you stopped? Oh, it's because... What happened here? It's because I'm not getting aluminum from the south anymore. Does that mean these are done finally? Ding dong, the aluminum's not gone. Dang it. I thought we had done it. Oh, the witch is not dead. Wicked witch of the aluminum ore. Did I break? Nope, that was not load bearing. Okay, so we gotta get this nonsense figured out. Where does the ore reach to? There is a tile in this column. Okay, there's 2 tiles in that column. So we need the back of the... Of course. We need it to fit in here. Means I need to do something like this. Then I lost that inserter. We can delete that. We can place this guy here. Now the moss needs to come down and around. All right. And the coal gas is connected. No, it's not connected. I just deconnected it. There we go. And we broke the power. Cool. Okay. That should get me the rest of it. 932 aluminum. Yeah. Good, good. Low power. Woohoo! 300 megawatts. Not cutting it. That means it's time. It's time. While our rail network slowly catches its crap up, which is going to take 5 years, and we'll eventually have a rail network. Hey, look, a bot is building something. Look at him go. Look at him do his thing. Where's he going? He's going up here. Gonna place that roboport. Oh, it looks like a little smiley face. I don't know why. Those look like little eyes, and that's like the mouth. It has other dots, but those look less like eyes because I think that's because it looks like a mouth there. All right, well, that's like watching paint dry. Power. Salt power. So we've unlocked a lot of options. Energy generation 1. I can molten salt from a basic oxygen furnace. Then we can do different things with it. We're also going to need high pressure steam turbines, which require utility boxes. And we can do oil power, coal power, or biomass power. I'll probably go with coal power. Guessing is going to be the simplest to start with. And then you use the hot molten salt to pressurize a bunch of steam, which then has a heat capacity of 8 kilojoules per Celsius, which is 8 times denser than regular steam. And anyway, yeah, we'll do the math on that here in a minute. Sorry, what was I looking at? Oh, the coal power. We need to do the control minus to even read what that says. So it consumes burnable fuel, 10 megawatts. Is that what all of them do? Biomass, or that's the coal power again. Biomass is only 3 megawatts. Aha, so that's worse. I can also do renewables. 100 batteries? What? Oh my god. That's insane. I kind of want to build one though, because I want to see what it looks like. There's also this tidal power thing, which uses utility boxes and mechanical parts. Average output is only 6 megawatts though. Yeah, that's expensive for 6 megawatts. What are we looking at? Biomass power, oil power. That's what I want to look at. Consumes kerosene specifically. Aha, so that's interesting. Also mechanical parts needed. So we're gonna need mechanical parts no matter what. Maybe working on those next is a good idea. Have I even unlocked them yet? We have. We already know about most of these. It's just utility boxes and control panels that we don't have. Let's add a recipe. Mechanical parts. Alright, we'll just make it its own little block. We already have gearboxes, brakes, and shafts. Control panels are just batteries, circuits, glass, and quartz ore. That's kind of annoying. I don't need quartz ore anywhere else. And then a bunch of normal stuff. A lot of tinned cable and a lot of copper. But it is just normal stuff. So I can make mechanical parts. They're massively expensive. Massively. I mean, one mechanical part is still one battery, a third of a shaft, a gearbox, and a brake, which we already know those are expensive. An entire rubber, 8 small parts, 8 copper, 16 tinned cable, which I have crap recipe for right now. So that's 16 tin. And, where is it? Wait, what? Did I click on the wrong thing? Yes, I did. And 16 copper. So now we're up to 25 copper. Not even counting the cost of the gearbox and the shaft and the brake. This is just like absurd. This is just for one mechanical part. I don't know why I look at this. It needs 5 Phoenix, 8 Duralumin, and the 8 Duralumin is another 16 copper. Now we're up to 44 copper. Also, this doesn't scroll down all the way. Oh God. Helmod, stop it. Alright, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that at least. I can explain that bug easily enough over the internet. But yeah, I mean, this is just absurd. Oh, not even to mention more tin and lead from the solder. How much tin are we up to? 26? Yeah, 30. I think that's, yeah, 32. Hilarious. And then 8 steel, which we now have a decent amount of, so I'm not too worried about 8 steel now. I would have been worried about that before. Oh, 16 small parts. We didn't calculate the copper cost of this. Let me do that. Okay, wait. I moved that way too far up. This is just for fun. I don't really know why I'm doing this. 56. There we go. That's a good number. 56 copper. Alright. Plus about a billion other things. So we don't want to make a lot of mechanical parts, but making them would be nice. And the main thing... Do I spaghetti this? Or do we wait for the rail base and just suck it up? And do some more geothermal? Vincent, thank you so much for the sub. Very much appreciated. Welcome to Crydania. Yeah, there's got to be more geothermal, right? Geothermal's so easy compared to that. And I feel like I only need like another 2 geothermals to kind of make my life livable for now. So maybe that's what we do. Maybe we go geothermal hunting and we drop a couple more geothermals and try to limp our way to a rail base. Because it'll be so much easier to do stuff like this once we have rails. Right now, the spaghetti is insurmountable up here. Because we would want to put it up here, and I just don't really have the right setup for that. I don't think. What all did it need again? I mean, I guess I could separately make, because we do have all of the basic bits around here, and that wouldn't be too bad. And I could make the control panels and utility boxes somewhere else and just put those in on a belt. Ooh. Oh, thanks, Finn. Am I saying it wrong? Is it Finchin? Or is it not a Chen? I don't know what the right way to pronounce it is. Let's see. The batteries are already on a belt. Chin is not hard for me to say. There's a lot of English words with the CH sound. Are you talking about a different CH sound than the like choo choo? You know, like the sound a train makes? I don't know. That's in a lot of English words. That's not hard. But maybe it's a different sound you're talking about. I'm trying to figure out if quartz ore is easy. We could put it on the battery line. We've already got glass down here. Simple circuit boards over there. I could... Maybe we can do this. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna figure this out, and it's gonna be a mess. Oh no, batteries are already in with aluminum. Dang. Dang. So batteries, glass, iron. Maybe if I move circuits down there, we'll be okay. Because I already have tin. So if I can get circuits over here somewhere, that might be easier. Yeah. Why are we still needing steam? I am so done with this. I think it's building up still, though. Good gravy. It's because we're not using enough stone. Oh, well. Okay, so the circuit belt currently goes up here, and then it goes all the way over. Oh, it does come down here already. So I've already got iron. I mean, I've got half of what I need right here. Glass, iron, tin, circuits, quartz ore. It's right here. We got a lot of what we need. I just need copper then, right? And plastic. Yeah, that's actually not bad at all. And then we ship control panels and utility boxes up to where where I'm standing right now, and that should be good. That should be good. I think. Yeah, where's plastic? Plastic is here, so we're gonna need plastic for the utility boxes. Okay, we haven't done anything with plastic yet. It's just chilling. Where do I make these? I bring plastic over with copper, and then make it all right here. And then put it on the other side of the battery belt, and before the battery belt merges with aluminum, I filter off. Oh no, I'm making two things. It needs to be its own belt. This is always hard. Maybe I put it up here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Oh, plastic! Look, it's right here. Plastic is right here. And copper is right there. Ahaha. Alright, we got this. I am gonna have to squiggle here. There's no way around that. I mean, I could rebuild it all, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so... No! No chromium on the plastic belt. It's unfortunate. Surely there would have been a way to make this work. I guess that works. Wait, does it? Is this one-sided? I don't know if this is one-sided. Okay, we're gonna pull a 180 here. We're gonna pull a 360 and turn around. I feel like that. What was that? There was some video where I don't remember. It was like some girls on TikTok saying something like that. It's just really funny because, you know, a 360 is not turning around. Okay, so we need not copper once we get to, I don't know, here. So then the plastic shall continue on We salute ye. Then I need to make this weird stuff. Oh my god. I don't even want to look at some of these recipes. I don't need the nacelle or the rotor. I just need the utility box and the control panel, which is weirdly not in this menu. Wait, was I just missing it? Oh yeah, it's right there. So we need glass, copper, iron, or plastic, circuit. God, there's so many things. There's so many things. Make it stop. Okay, copper, it's 1 out of 10. And plastic, 2 out of 10. All right, that feels like I'm making progress already. I like saying it that way. That'll be circuits. Maybe circuits and something else. Is there? This is rubber, I think, on the circuit, and these don't need rubber. So we're going to say only circuits go there. We'll put glass on that belt as well. What are the odds it's on the correct side of the belt? 0, but I can fix it. There we go. Glass and circuits. So that gets me 3. And 4, 5. Oh, that means we're halfway there. Then we need iron for both. That'll get me 7, 8. I'll do it that way. Probably want to get the iron and the tin at the same time. So that needs to... One thing that I'm feeling is the cost of me just playing around with all of this. Like the number of Phoenix, you know, ingots I'm picking up, and thus not wasting. We'll feed them back into the network somewhere, but it's like, how long is it going to take for the factory to catch up with what I'm doing right now? Okay, there we go. So iron and tin. There we go. 6 and 7 items. Let's not forget the unofficial 11 and 12 of powering these. And then I need the tinned cable, which is copper cable and tin. So we're gonna have to make that like over here. And is there wood anywhere nearby or something? Something. There's nothing. There's nothing. I can turn chitin or guts into biomass. I have the most guts. I've got guts. Or fish, I guess. I've got a billion fish too. Fish don't have fuel value, do they? Wait. Oh no. Wait, is that compost? Or do fish just have a fuel value? Can I just throw fish in here? No. Okay. You can't. Never mind. For a second, I was like, no way. So I need a composter. Oh, goodness. Oh, I forget how big these are. They're so big. They're so big. Oh, it makes me want to cry. How big are these ones? 11 by 11. Okay, that's not that bad in pYanodon's terms, but it's still pretty bad. This game, man. This game. All right, feed that. Power it. There's some biomass. Put that on a belt. Alright. Actually, go here. Here. Biomass in, biomass in. Okay, there we go. 9 out of 12. Spaghetti is spaghetting. This is cable. You are tinned cable. You need that. You need that. Power you guys up. Now we need the quartz ore. It's down here. Bring that up. Please. No, I only have 1 square. I needed 2 squares of space. Gosh, dang it. We don't need much, so we're just gonna go with good old-fashioned splitters at home. Perfect. The quartz ore is needed on this one. What was I at? 9? Is that 10? This. Oh. I guess we go that. This is then 11. What am I doing? Put that up properly. And 12 is batteries, which are somewhere down here. On this belt. Which side of the belt are they on? The bottom. Left. Left. Perfect. I'm just going to put those on the belt with the... And that should be sided because of the inserter. The inserter will always put it on the same side. Then that means we got batteries already fed, and we're done. That'll do it. Ta-da! That was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's extremely expensive. And I'm worried about... In fact, I'm so worried about it that I'm not going to fully automate it. I was going to say I'm worried about the cost of this long of a belt backing up. It's going to be hundreds of each of these. And I just can't afford that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let each one back up a little bit, and I'm going to manually feed it into the mechanical parts maker. I need 1 of these per 3 mechanical parts, and I need... How many for these buildings? They go in a lot of stuff. But coal power plants are... Either coal or oil power plants are what we're building first. We haven't unlocked oil power plants yet. Go into a lot of Mark II stuff too, apparently. Wonderful. So we're gonna have to produce a lot of that. But yeah, coal power plants only need 3 each. So we'll have to figure out how many coal power plants we need. What do they stack to? They stack to 100. So I think 100 each is a good place to stop for now. Now, I haven't seen a single battery yet. Is that bad? That seems bad. Are we stopped up? Oh, the zinc problem. Yeah, zinc. Put that on the list. That'll be in the next episode because we're already 50 minutes. Goodness. But once that's done, we should be able to see our first mechanical part. Which is pretty exciting. Oh, you can even make biomass with flora. I've never thought about that. It's kind of handy. Handy as feed on a chicken. And pYanodon's is nuts. really is nuts. We're out of science also. Worth taking a quick gander. Why are these done? Thought we had fed that about 10 gazillion ash. Turns out we ran out of ash again. I need to put a speaker on that so we don't have that happen again. Let's fix this. I'll put those as steel chests. And go. Let us gather some ash. First we grab all the ash that we build up in making the science. Then we go find random chestfuls of ash scattered around the base. Like, how about 316,000? Perfect. There we go. And then I put a speaker. Let's see, which one is gonna... If it backs up, the last one will always be the one to insert. So the last one to empty will be you. And if ash is less than 2,000, you make a little icon. Cool. Cool beans. And we've got our first control panel. Wonderful. Can I handcraft mechanical parts? No. One cannot. So then back up here. Most of what I need is right here, and since we're already, whatchamacalliting it, we're already manually feeding all this stuff, we might as well just manually feed the rest, because I've got a box of rubber right up here too, anyway. So I'll grab 100 rubber, and then a few shafts and gearboxes, maybe 10. And then throw those in there, and we've got our first mechanical parts. Woohoo! 68 hours, 36 minutes. Sweet. Awesome. Okay, so we are on the way to some bigger and better power options. And I think we will be able to avoid needing more geothermal. Let us now check out what molten salt can do for us. So molten salt. Yeah, I think we'll start with the coal power plant. We'll see how that goes. And I mean, let's be honest, let's just fuel it with raw coal. Raw coal is so easy. And if we need to change it, we'll change it. Because that is a lot of ash to handle. Okay, so it's 1,000-degree hot molten salt, and hot molten salt is a 1 kilojoule per Celsius. So that means that's 9. Let's just do 100 at a time for ease of calculation. So 985 joules per unit. So that gets us 98.5 megajoules worth. 98.5 megajoules. That's a lot, right? Because 13 coal is only like 40 megajoules. So it's definitely getting more than the raw coal's worth of energy. Here, let me go to 1 coal power plant, because 1 coal power plant consumes 10 megawatts and it produces 25 times 985. Produces 24 megawatts. So it's, 246% efficient, which is about the same as oil burners, to be honest. But the high pressure steam turbines and these power plants will allow me to condense it all. Then the hot steam, or hot salt, combines with the pressurized steam, pressurized water to make pressurized steam. And let's double check on those numbers. Oh, wait. It's not 25 to 25. 25 is 66. What do I do? Divide by 3.66667? No. Oops. There we go. Divide by 0.73 times... I'll do 10 so we can get the number right. Divide by 9.97 times 10. Okay, there we go. And then divide by 10. So, it is 25. 25 salt. But now it's still slightly off. Divide by 24.99 times 25. There we go. It's the little decimals that you're not plugging in that would have made it perfect, but you didn't know what they were, so it gets within one. It's a lot of math. Anyway, 9.38 has a heat capacity of 8 kilojoules. So are we getting more power out of this? Now I'm confused. Because 9.38 is like 2/5 roughly. But it's 8 times the energy density. So molten salt. $200 gives us 75. That's 3/8. But the heat capacity is 8 times more. So you're getting triple the power that the salt is worth. Weird. Or I should say triple the heat. Sorry, heat is a better word. You're getting triple the heat energy that the salt contains when you take this step. Because the salt, let's just do the math on what we're seeing here in FNEI. So this salt is going to be 1,000 degrees from our, tier 1 whatevers. Whether it's biomass or oil or coal, it's all going to be 1,000 degrees. And so it's 1,000 degrees, which is 985. You always subtract 15. And I don't even know if that can be changed in the mod, but I don't think anyone ever changes it. Anyway, 985 times the 1 kilojoule per Celsius times the 200 units. So you end up with 197 megajoules of heat. Yes, in this recipe. But then out, you get 75 times 985 times 8 kilojoules. You end up with 591, which is triple that. And we already said the salt was like 250% efficient, right? Where was that number? Was it this number? Maybe. Yeah, because it was 10 megawatts to run one coal power plant. So now we take this triple 3 times 2.4625, and we get the final steam the steam heat energy that you get at the end of all of this is 7.4 times more megawatts than the fuel you started with. So a raw coal, which is worth 3 megajoules, will end up producing 22 megawatts of power. So a full belt of raw coal into this system will provide 332 megawatts. I'm assuming we can get all of the power out of this steam. Let's double check that. What is this? That's not what we want. That's just like depressurizing steam. So we need to plug this in to something. It's not a gas vent. It's also not a pressure pump. And it's not that. How do we find the steam I might need to add the power. Where do we do that again? Forget. There's a way to like add power producers. It's a newer feature and I've only used it once or twice, so I kind of forget where you can find it. Maybe we can just find it in the recipe browser. Oh yeah, it's in here. It's in the Helmod menu. So there should be something in here with pressurized steam, right? Yeah, here it is. High pressure steam turbine, Mark 1. Boom. So then, just to confirm all my numbers, I'm gonna zero that out, and we said we could make 332.4375. So I set this to 332.4375, and it should be, boom, exactly 15 raw coal. Okay, math is fun. I hope you all agree. Sweet. We'll probably set this up to run triple this to start. Of course, it's off by 0.01. So divide by 45.01 times 45. There we go. I'll probably start out with this as my build. And that will give us about 1 gigajoule, or 1 gigawatt, with 3 belts of raw coal. And we're gonna have to deal with 45 ash, which is kind of hilarious. Potentially, I'm just gonna burn it. Is that the easiest way to get rid of ash still? I want to say the one recipe that's really easy we don't have yet. Where you can just mix it with air or something to make flue gas. I think that's in green science. This one. Oh, come back. Yes. This is the easy way to get rid of ash, and we don't have that yet. So I think right now burning ash is the easiest way to get rid of ash, or we can just put it in a giant chest. Who knows? But I do think we'll call it an episode there, because we're at 1 hour and 2 minutes. And we've got our power figured out for the future. We're going to slowly start working on that. And we'll work on getting some more zinc for all of our battery needs. And we'll see where we go from there. The rail base is technically happening. Actually, it's not. My bots are not blinking and they're not delivering. What's happening here? Something is not right. Uh-oh. Oh no. Are these not... Those not close enough? Are these two too far away? Oh my god. Oh, shoot. So, being connected... Well, this is what we're going to fix in the start of the next episode. Being connected to the supply area, the logistics supply area, does not guarantee that one roboport is in construction range of the other roboport. So that is not the same as vanilla. I'm pretty sure vanilla roboports, if they connect logistically, they always can build the other roboport, which essentially means it's double, right? The construction range is double the supply range. But in this case, it's not, which means you can connect logistically to a roboport that you can't build. And I wasn't even considering that possibility when we made this blueprint. Yikes. Okay, well, we'll fix that at the beginning of the next episode. But for now, I will bid you all adieu. So, for all of you on YouTube, as always, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next episode of pYanodon's.